Hello, everyone, to all my wonderful students, devout disciples, casual viewers, very hearty welcome. This is your Master GongSun. Today, I will be continuing with our study of the WenZi, Understanding the Mysteries, Further Teachings of LaoZi, translated by Thomas Cleary. This is chapter 17. LaoZi said, "Those whose spirits are scattered are flowery in their speech. Those whose virtue is wiped out are hypocritical in their actions. When vitality sprouts within, so that speech and action are visible in the outside world, then one cannot avoid serving things with one's body. Therefore, sages inwardly cultivate the arts of the way, and do not put on an external show of humanitarianism and dutifulness. To know what is good for the senses and the body, and roam in the harmony of the vital spirit, is the roaming of the sage." Now, that might be a mouthful, or it might be a bit too abstract, but if you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Let's break it down. Those whose spirits are scattered are flowery in their speech. Those whose virtue is wiped out are hypocritical in their actions. Yes, because they don't have virtue, so they say one thing but do another. I can't think of so many institutions and people and organizations that are indeed hypocritical. There's too many to count. And that's one thing that I cannot stand. Hypocrisy. I want people to be honest in both their actions and their words and thoughts. Because I don't like it when they say one thing but do another. If they tell me not to smoke, but then they go ahead and puff on a cigarette, right? That really undermines their very authority, whatever they had to begin with. I also don't like celebrities lecturing us on reducing our carbon footprint, and then they go ahead and travel the world in their private jets. You know exactly who I'm talking about. LaoZi knew this thousands of years ago. He knew there would be people like this because there were people like that, the hypocrites, who existed in his own time. And that's one reason that he quit politics altogether. For those of you who don't know, here's a crash course. The author of the Tao Te Ching, LaoZi, used to be a court librarian, and it was his disgust with politics that made him quit and write the Tao Te Ching. And then he went into the mountains and cultivated and became an immortal as a result. He is virtuous, whereas those who are not virtuous have only what? They are hypocritical because their virtue has been wiped out, according to chapter 17. Anyway, beware of hypocrisy. It really sucks. This has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.